All right. Hey, and welcome to the Audio Flipping Automation Setup Guide. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to install and configure the automation system that creates complete audio products in about 8 minutes. By the end of this video, you'll have a working system that takes your topic, your idea, and spits out a full marketing package, the script, the cover art, the sales letter, the offer stack, everything. All right, first things first, we need NAN. So NAN is an open source automation platform. Think of it like Zapier, but way more powerful. And you can self-host it for free, or you can use their cloud version. For this tutorial, I recommend starting with NAN Cloud. It's the fastest way to get up and running. So what you want to do is head over to nan.io and click on Get Started Free. You'll create an account with your email. We have a free tier, and this gives you plenty of the executions to test everything and get running. Now, once you're in, you'll see your NAN dashboard. This is where all of your automations live. The interface might look intimidating at first with all of the nodes and the connections, but don't worry, we're going to import a pre-built workflow, so you won't be building this from scratch. Before we import anything with this, you're going to have to set up our API credentials. Your API credentials are going to be done independently, and then you'll be good to go. So let's do that now. First up is Anthropic. This is essentially Claude. Claude is the AI tool that does all the heavy lifting, research, scripting, offer creation. Claude handles all of it. So you want to go to console.anthropic.com and create an account if you don't have one. And once you're in, you're going to click on API keys in the left sidebar. Click create key and give it a name, something like audio flipping, so you can remember what it's for. Then you want to copy that key and paste it somewhere safe, because you're going to need that in a minute. Next, credential number 2 is the Google AI API, which is Gemini. So you want to go to aistudio.google.com and sign in with your Google account. After you're in, you're going to click on Get API Key over here, and then click on Create an API Key. And all you need to do is select a project or create a new project, copy that key, and then you're good to go there. Next credential you need is Cloudinary. This is the third one. They host the cover images so that they can be embedded in your final document. So all you need to do is go to cloudinary.com and click on sign up free. And then once you're in the dashboard, you'll see that you have your cloud name right over here, right at the top. We're going to copy paste that into a notepad because you're going to need it. You're going to use it a lot. And this is the important part. You want to click on settings and then uploads. All right. And so then when you scroll, you'll see upload presets. You just want to click on add upload preset. Now name it exactly this. Do not change it. Audio flipping, all lowercase letters, all one word. Right. So then set the signing mode to unsigned. It's very important. This lets the automation upload without extra authentication. All right. So then you're just going to click save, and Cloudinary is completely free for what we're doing. Their free tier is more than enough what you need. Okay. Convert API is the fourth credential, and it's going to turn everything into that final downloadable document that where all of your output is generated. Otherwise, you would just have a mush of code and JSON and Markdown. So we're going to go to convertapi.com and sign up for the free account. And once you're in, click on authentication in the sidebar, and you'll see your secret key. So I'm going to copy that. Now the free tier gives you 250 conversions at the time of creating this. So that's 250 complete audio projects before you even need to pay anything. Okay, so it's plenty to get started. So let's head on over to NAN. And we need to create the credentials before we import the actual audio flipping workflow. So let's click on credentials and click add credential. And we just want to search for header off. And we're using the header auth because we need to pass the API key as a custom header. X hyphen API hyphen KEY, just like you see here. And for the header value, you just want to paste in your actual Anthropic API key, and then it's click save. All right, so next you want to add the Google AI credential. So we're going to click on add credential again, same type, which is the header auth, and give it the header name X hyphen GOOG hyphen API hyphen KEY, just like you see. In the header value, you're going to paste in your Google AI API key and then click save. Okay. So you have those two loaded in. And then next we need to add the convert API credential. Now, remember, you only have to do this one time. Once you do it, you're off and running. You're saving hours of work mass producing these audio projects. So you click on add credential, and this time you search for convert API. NAN has a built-in convert API integration. So this one's easier. You just paste your convert API secret key where it asks for it, and then you click save. All right, so now you should see the three credentials that are there in your list. You have the Anthropic API, the Google AI API, and the Convert API account. Now you may be saying, well, what about the Cloudinary account that we set up? We don't need a credential for that because we're going to put that cloud name that you pasted in your notepad. We're going to put that directly in the workflow. Okay. So now it's time to actually import the workflow. This is the fun part. So let's import the automation. You want to click on workflows in the sidebar and click on add workflow. Now, initially, you're going to see a blank canvas. We're going to import a pre-built workflow here. Click the three dots in the top right corner and select import from file. Now we want to select on the audio flipping workflow that you've downloaded. This is the file. And there it is. And now you can see the entire automation laid out. Again, don't be intimidated by all these nodes and boxes. I'm going to walk you through what each of these sections does in a minute, but in reality, you won't need to use them unless you're customizing it, tweaking it. Try not to mess with this too much because you could end up breaking something and it's a pain in the butt. First, you need to connect your credentials and update one setting. So first thing I want you to do is to come into this node here. This is node 4. And you see where it says credentials to connect with? You want to click that drop down and select your Anthropic API credential. Okay. And then you're going to go through all of these and do this for every single HTTP request node that uses Anthropic. Okay. There's several of them. We have node 4, 7, 10, 13, 15, 17, 19, 22, 37, I think, 40, 43, and 46. Yeah, it sounds like a lot, but they're all in a row. Just click each one and then select Anthropic API from the drop down. Next, you're going to go and for node 24, you're going to, which is generate image 1, you're going to select your Google AI API credential. Now, this is the one where the image generation node is taking place. That's why it has to use Google for Nano Banana. And then you want to go find node 34. And this is the convert to docx node. And we want to select convert API credential, just like you see it. Okay. If you need to rewind any of these, feel free to do so. But once you select them, you'll just keep moving to node 28. This is the upload image node. Okay, so this is the one where we need to manually edit, and I need you to edit this carefully. So you want to click on node 28, upload image 1. See the URL field? It says something like your cloud name. You want to highlight this entire your cloud name from the Y and your to the E in name. Highlight that. And we're going to go grab your Cloudinary cloud name that you have in a notepad already. Copy paste your Cloudinary name and paste it in the place of your cloud name in that URL. So if your cloud name was AudioFlip123, it would be api.cloudinary.com, and then right there in the middle after that version / it would say AudioFlip123 and then / image. And then you just want to save the node. So that's it for the configuration, right? So once you finish that, just click save and then the top to save your workflow, and that is good to go.